Hi everyone, my name is Athittaya Saeloh. Today I'm gonna present about the cooperative education internship for junior penetration tester position at Incognito Lab Company from 3 January 2023 to 28 April 2023. Next, I'm gonna talking a bit about the company. From the company Incognito Lab was formed at 2012 by two co-founders from Mr. Patagon and Mr. Ponzo. Also, the Incognito Lab have performed the penetration testing and also working from the cybersecurity field for more than 10 years ago. And from the left hand side that you can see, this is the Incognito Lab logo company that are like the mission or the goal from the team that make a difference, the team that is truly technical, the team of Incognito Lab. And also from the right hand side, it is the map that the where the Incognito Lab live in. Next, I'm gonna talking about the position that I have worked and also the work at site. From the position that I work from the junior penetration tester, and also from the work at site that I have got is like maybe have four main about tasks. From the first is about penetration testing. For the second is about the network segmentation VLAN testing. For the third is about vulnerabilities assessment, or you can call for short like VA scan. And for the last one is about multi-purpose ransomware for cyber exercise, access control, remote attack using elastics. Next, I'm gonna talking in detail about work at site, also the tool that I have used in the each work. From the first is about the penetration testing. In the penetration testing, we have to penetration testing to find the vulnerability of the system. And also from the system, we have to decide first what the web application or mobile application are in the type of black box testing, gray box testing, or white box testing. And also from the tool that we use is about we using Burp Suite. This is the web application security testing that are suitable for penetration tester. And also Nmap we use to scanning the open port, the service. And from the third one is about Desert. Desert is the tool that makes to brute force about the directory of the web server or the web applications. And also we use like DuckDuckGo and Bing.com for the engine to find the detail or the information to make a furthermore attack in the system that we have tested. Also, we have to use like some tool in the Kali Linux, depend on the task or depend on the vulnerability that we need to find. And next is about network segmentation, VLAN testing. This one I have got the job to write a script code for make a network segmentation, VLAN testing. From this case, I use like Python to write the script code and testing and run also write the code in the Kali Linux also. Right from this state, we have to test about the ping result and about the open port status that we forget on like which port that we focus and then write the code to scan the port and test ping. For the third is about vulnerabilities assessment or VA scan. And from this task, I have used to write to put and fill out the detail about the vulnerability assessment and also we need to write fill out the detail inside the software system that make the report about VA scan, and also we testing about the workflow inside the software that testing VA scan. And from the picture, and you can see from the at the below, this is the vulnerability assessment VA scan process. This task is about the Monday proposed ransomware for cyber exercise access control remote attack using Elastic software. From this case, we have to focus on the Elastic software. This is the software from remote desktop and the open source about the TeamViewer alternatively. And also we use like VS Code to modify the rest of the Elastic software to make our own Elastic versions. And also MongoDB, this is the used for make like a server of backend of the Elastic that we have to store about the data of the victim computer. And also from the programming language that we use Golang for backend server and use Rust programming language for writing the code inside the Elastic software, open source code. And also from this project or this task, we have to like set up the environment like lots of cargo, VCPKG package, and about Node.js also yarn. And also I have to like explain you a bit about the activity plan. From the activity plan, as you can see from penetration testing and also making a report, we have normally we doing this task in daily, have some week or have maybe a bit of day that we didn't use the penetration testing. And the next is write a script code for network segmentation VLAN testing. We use like maybe 3 weeks. And for fill the detail of the vulnerability assessment or the VA scan, and also like check the workflow of the function in the system, we make normally like once a month and 1 week, maybe like that. And also like from the step below is the study and create a multi-purpose ransomware for cyber exercise access control remote attack using Elastic. Normally the start we have beginning at the first and end to the last week of the cooperative education internship schedule. This is like a guideline a bit about activity plan of my cooperative education internship. Next, I'll be talking about the summary performance. For the penetration testing, this is the example of inside the report that we have to write a report of what the vulnerability that I have found. You have to like in the one vulnerability, you have to write in detail about the vulnerability names, about the list, about the source and parameter, about the reference, about the explanation that explain about vulnerability and the impact to the system, exploitation proof of concept that show the step how to find the vulnerabilities, and also the remediation. Show the solution how to solve this vulnerability and also some link to make a reference about this vulnerability. Next is about the result of the network segmentation VLAN testing. From the left-hand side, you can see, you will see the terminal that show the result from ping scan and also the open port. And after that, when we test finish, it will save at the text file. And then when you like go to see inside that file, you will see about all the result about the ping and open port inside all of the file. Next is about vulnerability assessment or VA scan. After we fill the vulnerability of VA scan and make a report, the report will normally appear like this. Next, about the multi-purpose ransomware for cyber exercise, access control remote attack using Elastic. From the left-hand side, as you can see, this is the victim computer that got the ransomware from the existing version of the ransomware that I have studied and set up. And you can see like change the background and show you that you got some ransomware. And when the victim got this screen, it will show some detail on the hacker server. It will send like all the data that show on the right hand side picture. And next is about when the victim have clicked the link or clicked the file, and then the Elastic will install truly on the victim computer. The next step, we have to write a code to modify my own version to when the victim computer have got these Elastics installed in the victim computer. Then it will send the ID back to the server, and then I or the attacker will use some ID to connect. And also we have to create a function to bypass this password. So you can use only the ID to connect the Elastic, and then it will right normally bypass to the Elastic connection. So you can remote and control about the Elastic on the victim computer. And next, I will talking about the benefits that I have got from the cooperative education internship. From the normally from the benefit, I have got a lot of this experience, but it is some main of the benefit that I have got, like learning about working skill in the penetration testing, how learning about how to write the script code for network segmentation, VLAN testing using like Python language, learning about the vulnerability assessment to make the VA scan, learning how to create the multi-purpose ransomware for cyber exercise, access control remote attack using Elastic software. And learn to working as a team group. This will help to practice about the communication skill and learn about the language that used to writing the report in English and also practicing to speaking to explain the vulnerability that found in English also. And for the last that I have learned is this about the skill for self-learning in the field of work. This is all of the overview that I have the I have present it to you about the comparative education internship of my experience. And also, right, thank you for your watching and listening to me, and hope you enjoy that. Thank you so much.